Okay, I want you to fast forward just a bit and look closely at the year 2026. The economy as we know it, it's basically transforming faster right now than at literally any other point in human history. Financial freedom isn't just about sipping pina coladas on a beach anymore. It's honestly become an absolute survival strategy in a world that's being completely shaped by AI disruption, wild inflation, and a super unstable job market. So in this explainer, we are breaking down exactly how the rules of money have fundamentally changed. Oh, and I'm going to reveal the ultimate 2026 wealth principle at the very end of this presentation. It is a rule so critical, it'll literally dictate which side of the future economy you end up on. Stick around because you absolutely cannot afford to miss this. To really grasp why the rules are changing so violently, we've got to look at one, frankly, terrifying number: 92 million. According to the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report, up to 92 million jobs could completely disappear by the year 2030. That's being driven by AI, massive automation, and rapid digital transformation. The era of the safe, reliable job, it is evaporating right before our eyes. Which naturally brings us to a really scary but absolutely necessary question. Is traditional financial freedom dead? I mean, think about it. With the cost of housing, healthcare, and groceries just skyrocketing, and AI disrupting entire industries overnight, that old dream where you simply work 40 hours a week for 40 years, stash away a little cash, and then comfortably rely on a pension at 65, it's fundamentally breaking. Look at this stark contrast between the past and the present. Traditional wealth basically meant having zero debt, sticking with a single stable employer, and saving up for retirement. But 2026 wealth? That means absolute freedom from dependence on just one employer. It means you've got multiple income streams, you're owning digital assets instead of just constantly selling your labor, and you have geographic flexibility to actually survive these global economic shocks. It's no longer just about hoarding cash. It's all about time autonomy and digital leverage. Okay, let's dive right into section 1, the 4 models of modern wealth. So how are people actually building this new kind of wealth today? Well, the research points to 4 distinct models. Model number 1 is your classic traditional wealth building. You already know the formula: get a stable job, rigidly control your spending, invest long-term in retirement accounts, and maybe buy some real estate. Now, historically, sure, this is proven and carries the lowest risk. But here is the major weakness today. It is painfully slow. And in an era where inflation is soaring and modern employment stability is practically a myth, relying entirely on this slow compounding method leaves you highly vulnerable. Then we have model number 2, which basically takes that traditional model to the absolute extreme: the FIRE movement. You've probably heard of this: financial independence, retire early. Followers of this model save a ridiculously aggressive 50 to 70% of their income, investing heavily in low-cost index funds to accumulate 25 times their annual expenses. Now, it's a really powerful mathematical formula, but it's not perfect. Critics rightfully point out massive risks here, like skyrocketing healthcare costs, unpredictable inflation suddenly outpacing those savings, and honestly, the psychological toll of isolation if you just completely stop working. All right, that brings us to Model 3, Creator Economy Wealth. This is one of the biggest modern shifts we have ever seen. People are literally monetizing their audiences, their attention, their expertise, and their communities on a massive global scale. Whether it's YouTubers, newsletter writers, or online educators, the scalability here is just astronomical. Plus, the startup costs are basically zero, especially right now, since AI tools have completely lowered the barriers to creating high-quality stuff. But hold on, before you quit your job to become a full-time creator, we definitely need to talk about the dark side. The creator economy is not some perfect utopia. It has severe weaknesses. We're talking extreme income volatility, complete dependence on tech platforms, huge burnout rates, and the terrifying reality of algorithm risk. Seriously, you're often at the absolute mercy of a single line of code changing overnight and wiping out all your traffic. Which naturally leads us to the 4th, and arguably the most explosive emerging trend right now: AI-leveraged entrepreneurship. This is where one single person essentially uses AI to do the work that previously required entire teams: researchers, coders, designers, marketers, you name it. It accelerates business scaling to a level we have literally never seen before in human history. One person effectively acts as a massive, multi-department business ecosystem. It's a real game changer. So the crucial point is basically staring us right in the face. The old rules of money are completely dead. Look, if you're finding this breakdown valuable and you want to make sure you actually survive and thrive in this crazy new digital economy, take a quick second right now to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It tells the algorithm to keep serving you these high-value explainers, and it really helps us out. Done?
Awesome. Let's keep going. Moving right along to Section 2, The Great Filter, Myths and Psychology. Let's pivot the narrative slightly here, because there is a huge invisible barrier stopping people from adapting to these new models. We've got to look at why so many people fail to achieve financial freedom even when they have all the right tools. It basically comes down to this exact quote: financial freedom is not purely mathematical, it is deeply psychological. People chase wealth because they want reduced anxiety, they want control, and freedom from toxic work environments. But the research shows that money alone doesn't automatically create a fulfilling life. Actually, a lot of early retirees find themselves desperately needing purpose, structure, and a way to make a meaningful contribution once they finally escape the rat race.
We also have to completely debunk a massive, pervasive myth, and that's the idea that a high salary equals freedom. It absolutely doesn't. A high income means literally nothing if you constantly inflate your lifestyle, rack up debt, and remain entirely dependent on your next paycheck. True wealth, the kind that gives you ultimate optionality in life, depends entirely on your savings rate, your leverage, and your ownership. Definitely not just your salary.
All right, here we go. Section 3, the ultimate 2026 wealth principle. And this is the climax I promised you in the very first minute of this explainer. The single most important concept you need to internalize to survive this next decade of disruption is this: ownership beats labor. Period. Workers trade their finite time for money. But owners scale exponentially. They benefit from equity, software, content systems, investments, and of course, AI automation. And AI is amplifying this principle so dramatically. This is exactly why creators, software founders, and digital asset owners are scaling their wealth light years faster than traditional employees ever could.
Which brings us to Section 4, the emerging economic divide.
Because AI is amplifying this ownership principle so heavily, it is creating a massive and permanent global wealth gap. Society is very rapidly splitting into two completely distinct groups. Group A, the adapters and owners. These are the people who adapt fast, they leverage AI, build digital assets, create scalable systems, and they just never stop learning. Then there is Group B. These are people who rely on static skills, depend entirely on traditional wages, and basically avoid technological adaptation altogether. So which group are you in? Because this specific divide, this is exactly what's going to define future wealth inequality. If you want to make absolutely sure you secure a spot in Group A, you're going to need the right toolkit. The World Economic Forum highlighted the vital future skills that are just rapidly growing in demand right now. We're talking AI literacy, analytical thinking, adaptability, creative thinking, and cybersecurity. The old era of learn once, work forever is completely over, guys. You must be continuously upgrading your own mental software. So how do we actually get there? Well, here is the realistic, step-by-step path to modern financial freedom. Spoiler alert, there are no social media get-rich-quick illusions here. Level 1 is survival. That just means having an emergency fund and stable cash flow. Level 2 is flexibility. This is building multiple income streams so you can actually afford to walk away from a terrible job. Level 3 is independence. This is where your investments finally cover your basic living expenses. And finally, Level 4, sovereignty. Full, complete control of your time, geographic freedom, and living a truly asset-based lifestyle. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture here. This timeline visually maps out how the very definition of wealth has fundamentally evolved, leading right up to today. Back in the industrial era, pure stability was wealth. Then, in the information era, access to information was wealth. But today, right now in the AI era, adaptability, ownership, leverage, and attention, that is the new wealth. I want to leave you with this final, incredibly provocative thought to really chew on. In the AI era, are you building ownership or are you just renting out your labor? Because what you decide to do next, how you actually adapt to this information, is going to determine your financial reality for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button, drop a comment below on whether you are building ownership or just renting your time, and make absolutely sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss our future deep dives into mastering the digital economy. Catch you in the next one.